Operation Rainbase, and welcome back! Giraffe Reaction Zone. We are attacking, we are storming main base, Crocodile, casino in Big Pyramid in the city of Rainbase. Storming by Luffy, by all of his crew, and surprisingly Marines. There is a change of hearts of Luffy. Luffy's rebellion, not only people rebelling to Vivi, also pirates rebelling to Vivi, even though they are not really belong to and they are friends. So check it out, let's see what's gonna happen, and let's see how the operation will resolve. Reaction. Episode 104. Last episode we had 4 episodes actually within one. It was really difficult for me to make. I hope this time we'll have a nice and easy going, and more importantly we have some stuff for our power levels. Yeah, let's start the fight, Zoro. I like this attitude right now. Yes! Yes! Fight back, Usopp. Chopper, get involved right now. They involving also Sanji. We're getting all-out war. Even Nami got it. So we are still in Yuba. Give me a break. What's that? Casino. Okay, let's play. Getting a Mr. 2 here. So everybody's waiting. They are in the table. Okay, who's that? Yes, that's her. Miss All Sunday is here. Everybody literally, yeah? Except 3 and 5.
最大のカジノレインディナーズへようこそ。その前に紹介しなきゃね。
いよいよというわけだ。作戦名ユートピア。あ、はい。クロコダイル。
Nobody, none of them actually knew. None of, not even Mr. 1. Everybody got surprised.
この俺の真の目的。
そんなものが本当にこの国に存在するの。それを国ごと奪っちゃおうってわけなのね。
お前たちに託す最後の大橋。
Because of those papers, none of them knows about the other task, really, right? Mr. 1 don't know what Mr. 2 gonna do, and so on. So if one of them will be catched or something, they will not reveal it to the rest because they don't know. So Mr. 3 show up. Okay. Now the truth is revealed. So what you gonna do now? Somebody's pissed. Mr. 4 outclasses him. Okay, that changes a little thing. Wow! So he literally... Okay, that's Crocodile. Right, so we're leaving Yuba now. So, yeah, lots of stuff happening. What's happening, Luffy? Alright, yeah, it kind of makes sense. On the other side, did I mention that they are pirates? They don't care about the kingdom.
俺はクロコダイルをぶっ飛ばしてんだよ。人が死ななきゃいいと思って何が悪いの？
Alright, they're having an argue. Ooh, that was cold. What?
俺たちの命くらい一緒にかけてみろ。仲間だろうが。
They are already getting involved pretty deeply. And they are chased by the crocodile. They have pictures of it. I think only... Who? They skipping Chopper, so... And I think Sanji was not on the picture.
教えろよ。クロコダイルの居場所。
Alright, ladies and gents, so Luffy is having enough, and I'm having enough too if we have to go back through the same desert 4 episodes again. They got a small clash, which is good because she was worried about everything. Maybe he's not doing everything correctly. It's hard to say. She just wants to stop the war. Yeah, if she knows the culprit, why just not go straight after the culprit? And yeah, she left a messenger to the kingdom about what is happening, so she could also left a messenger to the rebellion. Even the king itself can tell them about it. There's so many options, and just doing that alone, going for 4 episodes, because I don't know how long it is from one city to another, then going back. Obviously, something is gonna happen, especially when there was, they don't know about it, but there was already meeting with the baroque works, and the crocodile got revealed himself through the agents. So it's big, and it's running out of time. Also, Mr. 4 is apparently stronger than Mr. 3. It's good we don't justify Mr. 4 strength though. He's still stronger than Mr. 5, so that's correct. So Mr. 4 is above Mr. 3, and then you have Mr. 2 and Mr. 1 most likely. Let's find out where is Crocodile. Let's find out that in the next episode. Don't forget, give a like and subscribe. Let's go, episode 105. So it's sudden change of plans, right, Luffy?
クロコダイルがいるの。
Oh, it's even closer. Good, we don't need to spend 4 episodes to go through the desert. They're really struggling through the desert, so do I.
ラングがこのアルバーナに攻め入ってくるのも時間の問題です。
その黒幕が分からぬうちにこの国の民を撃ち滅ぼすというのか
Yeah, they still don't know that Crocodile is pulling the strings. Yeah, as I said in the previous episode, or this episode, or previous episode, or this episode, that Karoo will fail. I mean, who will let Karoo here to the king? Unless somebody find out the letter and just pass the letter straight away, if there is some kind of notice from Vivi and some kind of proof as well.
今どこに？
チョコ様、オペル様。
なんだ？
カルーが
Oh, speaking of attack! No way they even recognize the Karoo. Huh! Must be known.
敵は知れた。直ちに兵に遠征の準備。
Oh? Some action?
日々の覚悟とイガラムの死を無駄にはさせん。すぐに撃って出るぞ。クロコダイルのいるレイン。
Oh, he's going for Crocodile.
国王軍がたとえ滅びようとも、クロコダイルさえ倒せれば国民の手によって国は再生。
Okay, but even though, how are you gonna beat him? Do you have strong warriors?
兵を向ける。
Interesting. See? There is actually somebody who could do something about it if he just knows. Surprisingly, Doug delivered. But the thing is, what she would do if she will get there as fast as possible. She just going to the rebellion, but she cannot do anything else. That's why the king is also an important figure. Luffy don't care. Anyway, I'm happy that they finished the desert. They are in the city almost. Yeah, they are in the city. What Nami says? Take money? So what's gonna happen now? Smoker gonna happen. Hell yeah, we're back into another main character. It's good because he is one of the strongest characters in the Rainbase with Luffy and probably slightly, I don't know how far is Crocodile, but they are together in the same room, ladies and gents.
あの麦わらが謳歌七深いクロコダイルを狙ってくると。おめえぞやろうぜ。
Such a clash. But they took the water.
あいつらまた海軍に追われ。
逃げ足ばっかり速いやつ。
I give them that. Smoker is struggling to catch them up.
じゃあ決まりだな。行こう。クロコダイルのとこだよ。そうだろ。ビビッ。
た方が良さそうだぜ。そのようだな。
よし。じゃあ後で。よっ。ワニの家だ。来て。
You got real guts. He messing with Smoker now. Okay, we're gonna get a fight in a moment. Smoker is after him. Oh, he resisting to Smoker.
見て、あそこよ。レインディナーズの入り口は湖の真ん中に立っていたんだわ。急がなきゃ。
僕も一緒だ。
おい、行くぞ。みんな中に走れ。
Okay, everybody knows about it now. So what's the move, Crocodile?
クロコダイル。お前は俺がぶっ飛ばす。
Alright, that's the second episode, guys. They get to Rainbase, where the desert wasn't a big of a deal, but if we will go back to the rebellion, go through all of the desert which we went through, it's gonna be really tough one. So it's good that we didn't went there. Luffy, amazing, got so much points for that. Smoker was there as well, so it's gonna be a problem now, especially for Luffy, who cannot really deal with Smoker. He so far had like two clashes, two situations when he actually did some. Firstly was when he entered to the restaurant where Smoker and Ace was chatting. He hit him from behind from the surprise attack, so he didn't notice. So looks like he is smoke at will, but if he will not realize the attack landing, he is able to attack. He actually can land some hits. There is slight chance to fight Smoker. With Crocodile, I have no idea about it, but the problem is now that he is getting chased with Smoker, and then he is slowly getting chased from Crocodile. So my question is, which side Smoker will, because so far how it looks like, it's Crocodile and Smoker playing on the same side. Even though Smoker said he don't like his 7 warlords, still he is legit pirate by the world government, so I'm assuming he cannot do much with it, and Luffy is actually a pirate which he's chasing for, so he teaming up with Crocodile against Luffy, that actually would be the best thing for Smoker to do. That's what I would do, and then maybe if something happens, if the king came in, maybe I will probably side on the king's side, but then you're losing, of course, Luffy, who could be helpful to fight Crocodile, or as Smoker you can simply let loose and let Crocodile fight Luffy, and maybe you will join and collect the reward. There is plenty of ways for Smoker. Crocodile have one simple thing: he have to deal with Luffy. He no matter what. With Smoker, not really he can do. So he can do something, but you need to make it quietly that nobody will realize, because he's actually a marine. He have also his underlings. So if he disappeared, underlings can say so. So everything has to disappear. That might be a problem for Crocodile. On the other side, Smoker is not really a threat for him, because why he should deal with it? He's just marine. He and Crocodile is known as a good person. Even though he doesn't like him, there is no proof that Crocodile is doing something shady, unless this king actually show up with the army. Then might be different story. Yeah, so that's Crocodile's perspective. I said about Smoker, so the Luffy's perspective, he definitely wants to fight Crocodile. If Smoker gets in the way, we know Luffy. I know Luffy. He will just fight both of them. He will just be handicapped, and I'm not sure that's a good idea. There is no Ace, and that's really bad, because he just left when Crocodile kicks in. If he will be still here, I will be actually very good fight. I don't know how strong is Crocodile. You don't know about other agents that are still in Rainbase or not. That's the thing. Everybody are invading actually Crocodile, so maybe everybody will gag up on Crocodile, which makes some sense, and I'm sure they as a Straw Hats Zoro, Zoro, all the subordinates, all the Straw Hats except Luffy are actually happy to join forces, maybe except Nami and Usopp, who will be afraid of. They can fight with Crocodile, but again, what about Marines? Maybe they will hold off the Marines while Luffy fighting Crocodile. Possible. Next episode will be extremely entertaining, because I think we're gonna get finally a fight. So see you in the power levels. Welcome to Power Levels. In this section we're gonna have 2 characters this time. Yes, we're gonna have something after 6 long episodes. It's gonna have Mr. 4, because we can easily justify his strength, slightly, at least started. And also, we're gonna adjust a little bit of Crocodile. That's the second character. So yeah, we're gonna get those two. We could nullify minimal strength, what we justified two episodes back, Mr. 2 minimum strength. But it's not like a big deal because this is still applies. It's just gonna be bigger. His minimum strength is gonna be bigger, but we don't know how big. I don't know how big, so I'm gonna stay as it is. It's still working. It's just his minimum strength gonna be adjusted. You will know how much because it's gonna be the same pattern how I'm dealing Mr. 4 strength. So let's do this. But before that, we need to bring ourselves all the rules what we justifying for, which is, first of all, is the winning by one punch. If the character can win a fight with a one punch, we justify he's twice stronger. The second rule is winning without fighting seriously. It don't has to happen with one punch. It just win, but if the character really playing around, that means he's 10 times stronger. And the third rule is basically applying both previous rules, which is not fighting seriously and winning with one punch, which gives him 20 times stronger. So let's go back to video now. So Mr. 4 minimum strength, and this is the only thing what I can justify, I can tell you about it, is basically following the same rules how we justify Mr. 3 strength, Mr. 5, we couldn't because there was no Mr. 6 at this point. So we're just saying that minimum strength of the agent in the hierarchy who is higher above 1 point, you have minimum strength of the agent below him. That's basically we having a hierarchy. I'm not sure it's gonna be stated in the top agents, which is Mr. 2 and Mr. 1. Possibly that's why I'm saying that Mr. 2 will gonna have increased minimum strength because he will gonna have minimum strength of Mr. 4, who turns out being stronger than Mr. 3 stated by Crocodile. That's why I'm doing that. Because normally Mr. 4 is below Mr. 3, but this time it's all way around. And Mr. 3 is strong 204, average, we know that. So Mr. 4 minimum strength is gonna be 204. Case closed. Yes, we could waver a little bit because he didn't show anything, but I believe that's the minimum what he can get. Normally I'm gonna follow the same pattern to justify minimum strength of Mr. 2 and Mr. 1 unless there will be something anime shows proven difference. I don't know what can that be. We're gonna see if it's gonna happen because, for example, if minimum strength gonna be 500 for one character because he beat with one punch Sabat with 250, then I'm gonna give him 500 because it's more accurate. If gonna have lower, for example, then I will really think about it because it's question how low it's gonna be because their strength, it still has to be balanced. That they're gonna every next one is stronger because that's the rule, that's the principle of Baroque works, with the exception Mr. 3 and Mr. 4 where Crocodile value the brain of Mr. 3, which looks like that was a mistake. Crocodile. Here, it's not gonna be a big change in case of numbers, but it's gonna be significant change instead of understanding. Because so far, Crocodile was playing with the nobodies, playing with average pirates, even average pirate captain. But these are nobody, they have like no names, they are at most 20 strength. The only reason why Crocodile have 400 plus is because was so many of them and he took it with ease. But now he had a clash with Mr. 3, which is in this episode we saw, so we can justify and talk a little bit about that because this is a warlord. This is one of the 7 warlords, as they say. It is a Crocodile, the main villain, so he deserves more screen time in my opinion. Minimum strength we have 400 plus, and then his fight with Mr. 3. All what he did, it was just grabbing him, and all of a sudden the guy lost his strength. I don't know what exactly he lost. People were saying he's drying up, he was asking for water, maybe he make it somehow dry up, I don't know. It's not explained. But what do I know is that he lost his energy to fight. We cannot really apply too much here from our rules, but on the other side, Crocodile didn't even use name attack, he just grabbed him. I could say that he wasn't fighting seriously, but on the other side, he didn't finish the job totally, so I think that's simply nullifying themselves. So he finishing off totally and not fighting seriously, that's nullified, so that doesn't count. But because that don't count, the thing which will count is winning by 1 punch, because we already nullify that he was still breathing after the attack or not knocked out. So Crocodile win with Mr. Free by 1 punch. So his strength increased not so much, by 8 points above, and it's literally 408 now. But it's not matter about numbers, it's matter about understanding, because for now he's not dealing with the random nobodies. For now he showing his strength as a warlord. He dealing with Mr. Free, who is actually Grand Line monster level, not faster than a bullet, but he is clearly Grand Line monster level. Okay, we had a shortcut because I do realize I didn't put Mr. 4 picture, but now it is there. So I do apologize for the inconvenience. Also, as a reward, I find out his name. So his name is actually Babe. And now let's go to our ranking, our power levels, and it starts from Mr. 4 because Crocodile deserves more screen time. So let's go quickly from Mr. 4 perspective. So he's position 25 above Mr. 3, obviously, and underneath Mr. 2, unless Mr. 2 will go higher up. His strength is 204 for now, because we do not have his average strength, so he's stronger than Vapor. What I can say for granted is that he is a Grand Line monster level. That title will not go away from him, and he might be faster than a bullet. We do not know that as this point. Let's go to the Crocodile. So in case of the ranking, the power ranking, the numbers and the title, that remains the same. He remained in position number 18, Crocodile. He's on the top on his ranking Grand Line monster level for now, but this is his minimum strength, so he will go way up, and definitely he will get, and I can confirm that right now, he will get 2 titles. He will definitely be faster than a bullet, because he already missing only how much? 42 points, so he definitely gets there. But what I want to speak more is his minimum strength in comparison to the other characters, because we already said that his minimum strength is stronger than even Zoro's. Yeah, we said that in the last episode, but now with this 8 point more, his minimum strength is even bigger than Luffy's. Not reaching Arlong level yet, but bigger than Luffy. So it's already telling us that Luffy needs help. I'm not seeing him actually succeeding with that, especially when he will grab Luffy like he grabbed Mr. Free, and whatever technique he uses there, that can also work on Luffy, isn't it? If he will dry up, and Luffy will have a big problem. Also, he defeating Mr. Free is more valuable, because we saw how Mr. Free fought with others. He dealt with a 42 million berry bounty pirate, or whoever that was, and he also have the 80 million berry bounty. Luffy have only 30 million berries. That's also proving something. If we gonna follow what happened in the episode, we know in the same building is Crocodile, is Luffy and Smoker. So let's compare Crocodile to Smoker. And this is not really favored the Crocodile actually, because Smoker's minimum strength is 650, and that's higher than even Luffy's average strength. There might be a really big problem if Smoker joins the Alabasta King. Don't forget, Smoker is number 7 somehow in the power rankings, and how I can understand 7 warlords, he possibly could be even stronger than Smoker, because Mihawk is number 1, and he also one of the 7 warlords, but maybe there is more titles to gain. Maybe there is a warlord, maybe there is something else. I don't know. You know more, of course, but I don't know. Maybe there is a bigger title on the plate to grab. So him comparable to Smoker. At this point when we're standing, Smoker, I will say he is still slightly but superior to Crocodile. Anyway, let's find out in the next episode. See you there.